Hey guys, the Blondie is back, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. And this week I am just doing a little Q&A video. You asked me questions and I'm answering them. Also, before we get into the video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below and hit the like button if you like this video. And turn on my post notifications so you know every time I post a new video. And to do that, you just click the little bell up at the top of the video. So let's get right on it. So I put a thing on my Instagram story last week, and asked you guys to ask me questions, and y'all did. So thank you to everyone who asked me questions, and y'all actually asked me like some pretty interesting ones. Like there are some little basic ones that I'm gonna start out with, but like y'all gave me some good questions to answer. But so I'm just going to get right on into answering the questions. And I also want to apologize if you ask me a question and I don't get to, I don't answer it in the video. You can definitely ask me again if I ever film another Q&A, or just leave it in the comments down below and I might reply to you. Never know. So we're going to start off kind of easier. So the first question I have, and I'm also looking, the questions are on my laptop right here, so if that's why I'm looking this way. They're right here. But the first question is, how tall are you? I am actually 5'10", which is pretty tall for a girl. And then the next question is, what is your favorite color? Blue. But not just like any blue. I mean, I like all shades of blue, but currently it's like this blue. It's kind of like a rustic looking blue. I really like it. Okay. So kind of get into more, a little bit deeper questions. The next one is, what sorority are you in / what made you want to go into this sorority? I am in Alpha Zeta Delta at Auburn University, and I went into AZD like for many reasons. One, my older cousin, who is basically like my sister, was in it when I went through Rush. She was a senior, and so she actually like pref'd me and everything like that. So it kind of gave me a bit of a connection. And also, one of my best friends from high school is still in the sorority. She's only a year older than me. So like I knew people, so I knew I would fit in because I'm obviously very similar to like my friend and my cousin. But also I went into Rush like just setting that aside, like knowing like, yes, I know people in AZD and I know I would like it there, but I want to keep my mind open and just like I want to go where I want to go, not just because of them. But ultimately, I did feel most at home in AZD every day that I went there. It was really like a breather. Like I didn't feel like I was sitting there trying to impress people. I felt like I was just having genuine conversations with like friends. So that's ultimately what made me choose AZD. And then along those lines, someone asked, how was your Rush experience? Stressful. Going through as a PNM, it's a lot, and you're going to so many houses every day, talking to so many people, and you have to remember your conversation in order to say like, oh, I want to go back there, I don't want to go back there. And it is a lot. But at the end of the day, the system works and you do end up where like you should be and where you fit in. And I wouldn't like take back going through at all. But going through Rush on the sister side like I did last year was to me a lot worse, just because you're so tired. Like it's definitely a lot of fun. I just got a bubble in my throat. It's definitely a lot of fun going through on the sister side, but we also have 2 weeks of Rush when you're already in the sorority, because we have pre-Rush the week before and then actual Rush the next week. So it's just a lot. I was very tired. I completely lost my voice. Like not even just little scratchy. The last day I actually could not speak at all. It was bad. But it was still a lot of fun either way. But so yeah, that's it on Rush. Here's a good little juicy question. Someone asked, what would you consider to be your biggest flaw? And honestly, I've had to answer this in an interview actually last year, so like it made me think about it. But to me, I would consider my biggest flaw is that I don't like admitting I need help from other people. And what I mean by that is just like I try to do a lot on my own, and sometimes I overwhelm myself to the point where I need help, but I won't ask for it. And I've definitely gotten a lot better about that, like coming to college and being on my own, and like not, when you are at home, like obviously your parents can see you like struggle and stuff and help you if you need it, and so will your friends, but I tend to put a lot of weight on myself, even things that aren't even like I don't need to be worrying about or things like that, and it will tend to build up, and then I get way too overwhelmed. But I've learned in college to kind of prioritize, and now I like write everything down and like know like I need to do this first and then I can do this, and like just how to get everything done to where I won't overwhelm myself. But definitely don't do that to yourself, because it comes back all at once and then you will want to die. Not for real. But now getting into some questions about like my YouTube channel and everything. I had a lot of people ask what made me want to start a YouTube channel, and I've actually been wanting to start a YouTube channel for like 2 years now. And like if you're one of my close friends, you know that I've been wanting to start one for a while now. And for some of you, you may not know, I actually started a blog this past summer, and I liked doing the blog, but the only thing is I'm not a very good writer when it comes to things like that. I'm much better at just sitting here talking to people, and so it just wasn't as fun for me doing the blog, because I'd have to like think of the ideas and how I can make them into words and not just sitting here and like talking and like doing it. And then I was also worried about hate, which I know is a stupid reason not to do something. Like, obviously, people are going to hate on me, and every YouTuber is going to get some kind of hate. But ultimately, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and something I'm passionate about doing, and I genuinely have a lot of fun just sitting down and filming videos. So I just realized, like, I'm going to get hate no matter what. I'm sure people hated on the blog and thought it was stupid and stuff, but you can't let the hate or the worry about the hate keep you from like doing something that you love, which is like a really good life lesson. And I'm having a lot of fun doing it, even though I know like my content is not amazing right now, but that's also because trying to start a YouTube channel while you're in college is a little tough. And that's actually a question that I got, which is it hard to do YouTube while you're in college? And I wouldn't say it's necessarily hard, but it does require a lot of time, because you not only have to think of the video ideas, but then you have to film it and edit it and get it out on time and stuff like that while you're doing school. But again, like going back to just prioritizing, like obviously school comes first, so I just have to get all my school stuff done before I can sit down and film a video, which to me, like personally, I've gotten a lot more motivated since I started my YouTube channel, because I know that I can't film and do the stuff that I want to do until I do my schoolwork. So it forces me to get all of my schoolwork done so that I can sit down and film and edit and do stuff like that. So it's kind of helped me in a way prioritize and get things that I need to get done. And then someone else asked, do you think that your channel will go anywhere? Like, do you think your channel will get big? I honestly don't know. I mean, I would love it if it got like kind of big. I obviously know I'm not going to get as big as like Shane Dawson or someone like that, which is not what I'm looking for. And I don't want people to think that I'm starting a YouTube channel because I want to get Instagram followers and I want people to recognize me when I'm out on the street and stuff like that. And that's not all why I started a YouTube channel. And I know some people might start one for that reason, but I know a lot of YouTubers genuinely want to make content and put it out there. And like I was saying, like this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I genuinely find it fun to like sit here and film and stuff like that. So I don't know if my channel will like get big at all. I mean, it would be awesome if it did, but that's ultimately not what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm not trying to just get fame or clout. And then someone else asked, are you nervous to put your life out on the internet? I mean, in a way, yes, it is nerve-wracking to, like, put yourself out there. Like, it does take some confidence, and it is kind of hard, but I'm also a very open person anyway. Like, I'm not putting anything out here that I wouldn't do anyway or say to anyone anyway. So, I mean, it's not really nerve-wracking to me. And then I thought this was an interesting question. Someone asked if I would ever make merch. I mean, yeah, but honestly, it would have to be kind of further in the future. Like, I would want to be a little bit bigger of a channel before I made merch, because I would obviously want people to buy it and stuff like that. But yes, I mean, I would make merch if y'all wanted me to, and if I had, like, further on down the road, possibly. Okay, I loved these questions because if you know me, you know I love music. So someone asked what my favorite song currently is, and it is Copycat by Billie Eilish. I will play y'all just a little tiny bit of it. Can't play much at all because I don't want to get copyrighted, because that would not be fresh or fun. But let me find it really quick. Speaking of Billie Eilish, I love, like, all of her music, literally every song she's ever put out. But there's just something about Copycat that is just so cool to me. And I actually watched an interview of her recently where she said that that's her favorite song that she's written so far, which I thought was cool because it's my favorite song of hers and right now. But it's on her Don't Smile at Me album. Okay, that's all I'm going to play so I don't get copyrighted. But you should definitely go listen to that song and stream it on Spotify and look it up on Apple Music because it's really good. But another question about music that I got was, what is your favorite playlist on Spotify? And currently I've kind of gotten into this one called Teen Party. It just has, like, a mixture of music. Like, it's not all pop and all hip hop and stuff like that, like all rap. Like, it's a lot of different music, which is cool. And I've found a lot of good songs that I didn't know on there. And it changes, like, every week, so that's cool because it gives me, like, new music to listen to. So I definitely like that one. Also, I've kind of had this idea and I wanted to, like, ask y'all if y'all would want me to do it. But I have been thinking, like, would y'all be interested if I made, like, a monthly Spotify playlist of, like, the songs that I play, like, I'm really into that month, and, like, y'all can just go in there and, like, see what music I'm listening to. If y'all would be interested in me doing that, comment down below, or, like, somehow let me know if you want me to do that, and I would definitely do it, because I kind of do that anyway, but, like, if y'all want to be able to listen to it, then let me know. Okay, I absolutely love this question. To the person that asked it, shout out to you because I love it. If you don't know me, I'm actually addicted to coffee. Like, actually drink it every single day of my life, like at least 2 cups. It's probably not good for me. But someone asked what my favorite coffee drink is. Okay, if you know me, you know that I prefer iced coffee over hot coffee. Emma Chamberlain has said this on her channel like 100,000 times, and I completely 100% agree with her. I will drink hot coffee, but if I have the option of hot or cold, I'm going to choose cold. Because with hot coffee, one, it's so hot you don't even really taste it because it just burns your mouth. But you have like a 30-second window of the perfect time to drink it. Because it's either way too hot and you burn your mouth, or it's too cold and it just tastes disgusting. So you have that 30-second window where it's the perfect temperature to drink it. So then you're just chugging it because it's the right temperature, and it's just pointless. With an iced coffee, you can enjoy it and taste it, and it's so good, and I love it. So my favorite coffee drink is the iced almond milk latte. And before you come for me and say that I'm coming for Emma Chamberlain's brand, I'm not trying to come for her brand. I genuinely drank that before I ever found Emma on YouTube. But if you don't know me, I think I've said it in my first vlog, but I'm lactose intolerant. So almond milk doesn't hurt my stomach. So I get a nice latte and I put almond milk instead of regular milk so my stomach doesn't hurt. Yeah, I hate myself for doing that. Sorry. I also got a bunch of questions that ask, like, what's your favorite hair product, or what's your favorite makeup product or clothing item and stuff like that right now. And if you stay tuned to next week's video, you will find out all of my favorites for this month. Little shameless self-promo right there. This question I think was a really good question to answer for people, and it's, what is your best advice for someone going into college? Study. Learn how to study. Because coming from my high school, I did not have to study very hard at all. Like, if I had to study, it was nothing. It was like I flipped through my notes once and that was studying. And so I got to college thinking that's how you studied, and it came back to bite me in the butt. And I've definitely had to learn how to actually sit there and study. And you also have to learn to, like, going back to, like, the prioritizing, like, you have to find time to sit down and study, not just the day before the test, or you will not make a good grade. So that would be my best advice for you. I thought this one was pretty interesting. What is your favorite app on your phone right now? Okay, other than, like, music and Snapchat, because everyone loves those, Dote. I posted something about this the other day on my Instagram story to go follow me on Dote. Dote is one of the best apps ever created. It's basically online shopping made 10 times easier. It has all, like, your favorite stores on there, and you go and you just buy, like, whatever you want directly from the app. And some of the stuff is cheaper. Like, they'll have sales that aren't, like, actually on the website and stuff of those places, so you can get really good deals. And also you get points, like coins, every time you buy something, up to, like, $3 off or $10 off or stuff like that off your orders and stuff, and it's so cool. And if you go follow me on Dote, it's just at the.original.blondie, no spaces. You can find it on my Instagram, but you can see, like, I have some different, like, collections, like, here's what I'm obsessed with right now, and here's stuff like that. And I can also post some of the pictures I have and link down below, like, where I got those clothing items if you want to see, like, where I got some of the outfits that I've worn. It just makes shopping so much easier, and you can just sit there and scroll on your phone and then order it directly from the app. And it also comes in, like, super fast. Like, if you know what Zaffle is, I order stuff from Zaffle all the time, but it takes forever to come in because it's overseas. If you order Zaffle off Dote, it comes in 2 weeks or earlier. So it definitely has so many perks to Dote. I absolutely love it. Like, swear to the Bible, use Dote. And also, this is not sponsored at all. I actually love and I am obsessed with the app. So go download it right now if you don't have it, and follow me on it. This question says, do you miss high school? Yes and no. Like, I don't miss actual high school, but I miss, like, all my friends from high school and just us all being together and stuff like that. And then I obviously miss, like, sports and stuff like that from high school, but I still have, like, sports and stuff here, but I'm not playing it, if that makes any sense. Okay, this last question I just wanted to throw in here because I actually laughed for, like, 5 minutes when I read it. Like, whoever asked this, like, you're hilarious and I love you, because things that make me laugh are amazing. And I'm going to end it with this question just to be a little funny. But it says, what is your opinion on Jake Paul? If you don't know who Jake Paul is, first of all, what are you doing? Second of all, most of the world does not like Jake Paul. I actually was a Jake Pauler. Okay, I have to explain. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this. When I found Jake Paul's YouTube, I could tell, like, just me being older, I was like, this is fake, like, this stuff is fake, but it made me laugh, and so I watched it, like, and I think that's kind of what he wanted to do. Like, obviously his younger audience, like, didn't know that it was fake, but for someone who's his age, like, obviously he's not doing that every single day, but I mean, it was kind of funny, and so I watched it, subscribed, everything. Some of my friends found out that I liked Jake Paul and were like, trying to have an intervention because they were like, what are you doing? Like, why do you like Jake Paul? And I was like, he's funny. Like, it's just something to turn on when I'm sitting there and doing nothing and laugh after I've had 4 classes that day. And honestly, like, as much as people didn't like him and got hate, he has, like, his little it's everyday bro model and, like, dabbing on the haters and crap like that. Like, yeah, it sounds stupid, but if you think about his audience, the people he was targeting, like a younger audience, then, like, he has to do stuff like that to get their attention, like dabbing and stuff like that. But his message, like, behind it still made, like, really good sense. Like, dabbing on the haters, like, don't let the haters bring you down, like, do what you want to do. And then it's every day, bro, like, grind every day, like, do your work every day, like, live every day to the fullest. Like, it might sound stupid and he might do stupid stuff, but, like, at the end of the day, I think his messages, like, that are good. And after watching the Shane Dawson series, if you didn't watch that, what are you doing? Go watch it right now after this video. But, I mean, he is, like, yeah, he's made mistakes, but who hasn't? His mistakes are just in the public for everyone to see. So that's, like, why people want to hate on him. But 9 out of 10 times, like, the people watching it and hating on him have probably made these same mistakes in their life. So why are you hating on someone for messing up? Everyone's human. So that is my opinion on Jake Paul. And that is all the questions I'm going to answer for this week, because I don't want to make this video very just insanely hard. I mean, insanely long, but that's a little tea spilt for y'all right there. But again, thank you guys for watching, and please hit that subscribe button down below so that you know every time I post a new video. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!